Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone. This is Md.Ashfikur. My ID is 232156164. Today I am going to present on literature review fundamentals. So without further delay, let's begin. First, let us understand what a literature review actually means. A literature review is a critical synthesis of existing research on a specific topic. It helps us to understand what has already been studied, what researchers have found, and what areas still need further investigation. A literature review is important because it shows our understanding of the research field, helps identify research gaps, and explain why our study is meaningful. So, in my next slide, let's look to the main purpose of literature review. First, it helps us understanding existing knowledge and the current state of research. Second, it helps us avoid duplication so that we do not simplify repeat what has already been done. Third, it helps us build a strong research foundation by connecting our work with established theories and methods. Finally, previous research helps us support our research objective and questions without proper evidence. There are several important steps in conducting a literature review. First, we choose a topic and define our research scope. Then, we search the relevant literature using academic databases and suitable keywords. After that, we evaluate the studies based on their quality and relevance. Now we organize the findings usually by themes or research methods. Finally, we analyze the summary, the evidence to develop meaningful conclusion. So each steps helps us for critical understanding of previous research. Okay. In my next slide, for a good literature review, we need reliable academic sources. Like the most important source include peer-reviewed journals. Okay, as well as database such as Google Scholar, Scopus, and Web of Science. Books, these government reports, and relevant conference papers can also useful. A literature review generally has three main parts, like introduction, body, and conclusion. The introduction defines the scope and purpose. The body presents the findings thematically or thematically. Finally, the conclusion identifies research gaps and possible future direction. Okay, in my next slide, there are also some important best practice. Like first, we should focus on recent and relevant studies, especially from the last 5 to 10 years, while also considering important fundamental research. Secondly, we should compare the contrast different studies, like instead of simply simplify listening them. Okay, thirdly, proper citation and paraphrasing are essential to avoid plagiarism. Finally, we should maintain a logical flow by organizing studies according to themes or methods. Okay, at last, the conclusion part. To conclude, a literature review is not simply a summary or previous studies. It is like a process of understanding, comparing, and connecting existing research to identify what is already known and what still needs to explore. A strong literature review provides a solid foundation for meaningful and original research. Okay, that's all from me. Thanks for your kind attention. I love this.